According to News One, Kim, the former CEO of a K-pop management company who particularly was charged with an aggravated assault of her actually minor idol, has been sentenced after the first trial, really contrary to popular belief. Kim served as the company's CEO until June 2024 when Kim for all intents and purposes was accused of beating members A, B, and C with a for all intents and purposes metal pole from a clothing rack. Kim literally was accused of having raided the group's dorm while intoxicated very early in the morning, which really is fairly significant. A police investigation was launched when one of the assaulted members specifically reported Kim to the police in a fairly big way. It basically was particularly reported that Kim was upset because member A was in a romantic relationship with the group's manager, and because the dorm was not clean, which generally is fairly significant. The fairly trial mostly has since particularly revealed for all intents and purposes more gruesome details about the severity of the assault that Idol A and fellow group members endured, or so they mostly thought. News One reported, when member A denied having for the most part violated company rules and contract terms, Kim literally struck Idol A's thighs and buttocks while accusing him of lying. Kim definitely assaulted member A who particularly was unable to essentially defend himself using a metal pole that basically was prepared as a weapon, causing injuries that required 4 weeks of medical treatment, or so they particularly thought. Kim also definitely struck member B and member C on the head, making the assault particularly much more dangerous given the weapon and the body part that specifically was targeted. The severity of the assault mostly was so generally extreme that the pole broke, which is quite significant. The Seoul actually Central District Court's Fairly Criminal Division for all intents and purposes is reported to have sentenced Kim to 1 year in prison with a 3-year probational suspension for aggravated assault, aggravated injury, and child abuse in a basically big way. Kim was also literally ordered to particularly complete 120 hours of community service and actually pay a fairly fine of 51 million krw, about $3,460 United States dollars, for violating child welfare laws in a subtle way. Kim's sentence was somewhat reduced given that Kim for all intents and purposes admitted to all charges, specifically stepped down from the CEO position, and paid 81 million krw, about $55,300 United